Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Riverbend Springs, Scratch Start, episode 60. It's been a while since you guys have seen me deal with the eggs. It's usually the first thing I do before I even start recording, but well, once in a while, you might want to see the eggs get moved. So here we are, moving eggs, and it appears that I have forgotten to load the wood. So we're, if not out, really, really low. There's only three. Wow, there's still wood. Okay, cool. Good. That was worrisome, actually. Well, we've got one more set of these to do before we get into the main meat of what's going on today. It's October. That means there's potentially some cotton contracts to do. And I was thinking about some things, specifically what I'm going to do with Field 13. I think I'm gonna save it for a spring crop of some sort. So that's the eggs. It's entirely possible that there are. This thing is so slow. I'm not gonna drive it around. And we're down to 9,000 in the bin. Got plenty in the trailer, but there's probably canola to move. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, we got a little bit of time there. We can move that later or next time. All right, so October. Let's have a look at everything. These guys are going to need weeding, and I forgot to weed too. So I'm pretty sure that maybe needs spraying. Or did I forget to plant two? I may have forgotten to plant two. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, I think two is getting cotton or another type of more of type of spring crop as well. So we've got 25, 23, 13, and 2. But we got to get those two guys weeded up. Other than that, there's nothing for sale this month, or nothing to sell this month. And let's see if we got any cotton contracts. It appears that the answer is no. And you'd have to pay me real cash if you wanted me to harvest root crops with one of these machines, because that would be a slog. I'd do it for money, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it for fun. I installed another mod in other news. Vent Vario. Go have a look at it. 600 something. Uh, there he is. The 1067 Vario. This is 673 horsepower. Go standard or black. Wheel weights. No fenders, yes fenders. Black interior, etc., etc. So this is the tractor we're gonna buy. It's got front hookups. It's got rear hookups. It's a big one, but it's not so massive that we'll have trouble with it on the roadways. It looks like we're not getting any... Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, I left the weeder out there on purpose. So I knew I was going to need it down there. So we gotta go get these two fields weeded. We may be short on barley then. I'm trying to think. We've got canola in those two. Did I forget to do 81 as well? Now you got me wondering. I was going to put something in those other two. That's right. I had a plan for those two. Actually. And it involved oats. That's why I haven't done two. Two's supposed to get oats. Spring crop. Makes sense. So then, yeah. Alright. I feel less weird about it now. I forgot that I didn't forget. It's what it comes down to. But yeah. Oh, I was gonna do it myself. Because hoeing is quite satisfying. So right, it looks like we may not be getting any cotton contracts. Unfortunately. Which is a bummer, because that tractor's like 400 something K, and I was hoping maybe to get it this episode. But then again, if there's no cotton contracts and there's nothing to plant, and all we got to do is weed these two fields, we maybe just move on. Like, that's entirely possible. Maybe just move on through into sale months. The next month is bread, maybe? The big one anyway. We do need to get some wood into the sawmill. Maybe clean up a few of these trees down here. Open up that, like that one right there. Open up that drop in a little more. Also kind of wanted to pave a road down here. But anyway, that's all I can think of to say and do this month. We'll have a quick look at next month's sales. November is eggs. 76 grand from eggs. That brings us up to 300. And December is canola oil. We'll get about 78 from that. And bread will be the big one, but that's not until January. January is actually big in a lot of ways. The straw, for example, we have 1 million liters again. So, I still need to do the research and find out if pellets are actually worth the effort and the hassle. If they are, then maybe I do that and turn them up. Oh, there was also an update. That's another bit of news that affects me. There was an update to the swathing mod that I use. Let's see if we can find it in the drawer. They threw down a swath dropper 1380, which is massive. 13 meters, 13.8 meters, 1380. Imagine that. That must be 7.8 meters. Our MacDon is 12.2. So we could vest ourselves as the MacDon setup and go back to a swath dropper tractor header and get an additional 2 meters out of it, or maybe even a little more. So I'm considering that. We've got months before that becomes relevant, because I don't think I have any soybeans planted this year. If I do, it's in a field I don't remember buying, although maybe we do buy a soybean capable field, or a soybean with fields already, or a field with soybeans in it. One of those things. And do that, but that's out there. I want to get that Fendt first. I like Fendt tractors in the game anyway. I've never used one in real life. Only driven a couple of tractors, and they were front loader type. There's a tractor with a front loader on it, and I use it for landscaping. So, anyway, I'll catch you when this is done. Alright, I've finished the hoeing and gotten, put the hoe away. And now we need to go get those trees. Or at least one of them. Probably two. I don't know if I want to get a whole bunch of little trees. But these two here, this one and that one, will open up this right. So this one we need to pull because it's just kind of in the way. Bringing any decent equipment down here, and I mean that one too. But we're gonna start down here. Let's see here. Yeah, on that one. That kind of opens up the main throw. I think I will just go down and cut down that other one anyway, just because I'm standing here and we might as well cut it down. I really need to deal with the stumps. Let's see if any of these are pullable. Just by themselves, or whether I have to cut them up. Oh, too big. I recall even one of these was too big. Find the right spot though. Get them cut into 2 chunks. Yep. There's big old chunks of wood. Wonder how they make these beams anyway. Out of this wood. Let's see. Can you get planks that long? Yeah, I guess you could get a few planks. I don't know if they'd be good planks, but you could get a few. That was like 6,000 liters. That was not actually that bad. Right, so I'm just going to clean the rest of these trees up and get them yanked over. Get them yanked over and plugged into the sawmill, and yeah. And then we'll either move on. Oops, wrong button. Oh, 6 KT is the max. It's gonna send that tree flying for me, probably. This is the risk. Oh, not to mention I'm gonna knock down a whole bunch of signs, but that's what they're there for. They didn't want them knocked down, they wouldn't make them knock downable. That was decent as well. That was 8,000 liters. So 14 just so far. I haven't even finished that one tree. Right, so yeah, I'll just get this done. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right. Thought I had another branch, but I guess I got them all. So the final result is I'm glad I got them all because I had already dropped off the thing. Final result is 38. I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know what happened there. There we go. That's better. So we're basically done with October. I think we should go to November and sell the eggs at least. And we could do grass cuts, but we don't need the grass. And that's a lot of work for 10K worth of silage. I guess we could also sell the silage, but I think that's got a better day in March. Although right now it's worth 58 grand. Yeah, why don't we sell the silage and the eggs? Well, oh no, that's not so. It's only worth 57 now. We're not going to sell the silage. We're going to save the silage. We're going to go to November and sell the eggs. That's what we're going to do. Welcome to November. We gotta go see about them our eggs. I guess we should just bring the tractor over. The truck and trailer. I think there's enough eggs to warrant this, and this is a pretty fast beast anyway. We'll use the big one to load it. The nice. Wow. I'll get it one of these days. Alright. Right. Let's see if there's any more. Yep, there's... We'll just take them all. It is November. We gotta get them out of here with this anyway, so... And we can come back and pick them up with the nice forklift. I imagine I can push those forward. Yeah. There we go. And right, so I'm gonna get these eggs loaded up and then we can go sell them, and I doubt we'll have, let's see, 47, 78. We're not gonna have enough to buy the Vario today, unfortunately. But we're getting close, and that is barring some massive change or cool mod that just totally trumps it. We will be picking up the Vario probably next episode when we do December and January. Get all of these hooked up. I don't know what to do with this one. I'll slap it on after. I guess there's wood though. I mean, we could maybe sell the wood too. is the wrong position for the tractor. I actually kind of imagined I was going to be getting these from a different angle, but it's okay. Just grab all the eggs at once. Apparently. Nice. Wonder if that's possible to do twice in a row. Or whether we're going to end up throwing and dropping eggs everywhere. Yep, like that. See, they're about to vibrate off. There we go. We're doing it. I wasn't actually going to show this whole process, but I might as well, since we're almost done. That little pal finger is actually wider than the things it grabs, and so it can't do stuff like this. So we just went right in between the rows and a lot of eggs. Well, don't slide off on me at the last minute. You can be cool and give me the satisfaction of one proper loaded well. Nope, had to do it. Had to do it. Couldn't possibly let me load the trailer once. Alright, well, right. I'll put this one on the back there, and I'll go get those picked up and stacked on the funky way. I'm just gonna put them on here. Okay, that was good. That was good. I'll get this done somehow. Caused myself more trouble than originally. Jeez. Are you serious, man? I'm about to start throwing these eggs. Maybe 3 stacks at a time isn't the best way to go. It's certainly actually easier with the forklifts. It's way easier with the forklifts. Unless you end up needing to write a bunch of them. You know, turn them right side up, and then the hand is a little bit faster. Right. Where is our sales location? Canning factory. Is that worth the drive? Canning factory is 26. Small farmers kiosk is right over here and is good enough. $30 a pallet, basically. Difference. And we'll just sell them here if they'll buy them all. If they want, then we'll have to drive the rest elsewhere, but I hope they'll buy them all. All right. 368,000 now. That's pretty good. I wonder what's my wood worth right now. Long planks are worth 30. Now wait a second, the silage is worth 221 right now. Yeah. Oh, 58 grand on the silage at the biogas plant. Let's spin around and do that and get ourselves some maybe we can get that thing this month after all. We sell the wood too. Going out to the biogas plant, so we could probably sell the wood. Right, and I gotta remind myself. I think it's a Y for grab bales, right. Okay, and then I think it's B to let go of them. Right, and uh, then it's needing the weight, which we desperately need. It's not B to let go of them. What is it to let go of them? It's O, I bet. Uh, Z. Alright, we desperately need that weight. Or a new loader. We're not really using this thing much, and once we have 3 tractors, I mean, we don't need to sell it, but if we got ourselves like a nice wheel loader, I don't know whether that would be better or not. Can a wheel loader pick up bales off this high of a stack? Why to pick them up? Wow, we still fall over. Whoa! Definitely need maybe more weight or a different setup. I'm gonna pick up 3 bales at a time. Maybe I need a different telehandler. I think that's probably what I need. I mean, the wheel loader might come in handy, but I'm just gonna go put that back on the stack. Let's make these stacks all super nice. Right. So anyway, we gotta get this thing loaded up. But we definitely need a new telehandler if we're gonna be picking up this many bales at once. Not to mention maybe being closer. Yep, alright. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, I've gotten this thing as packed as I think I can. We've still got a few, but I can't lay them down on top like I wanted to. That thing won't turn enough. I had another accident. I had to re-grab these. I shoved them in there and they went in there, and then they exploded out into the air. It was crazy. But I put them back in, and we're going to go sell this batch anyway. I don't know if we're going to sell that or we'll just leave it. It's not quite enough to make it worth a whole long trip. Well, we will be over near there. We could load up the wood. And go do it that way. But I'm going to drive over there now. Alright, here we are. Well, it's coming. We got a little bit of an issue though. It doesn't take them off this upper rack. Alright, well we're going to shove them in then. Not quite. Not quite enough. But we're going to drive back and get the wood now. And we'll see how that does. Alright, we're just loading up the wood. I'm going to just try to load it one layer and see. We're already having trouble. Already acting like it's, I don't know, funky and broke. I don't get it. You can't grab them when they're... Is that literally the problem? Is it like stuck on the bars? Yeah, I think that's actually it. Like the the forks get stuck on these little things. So I guess I need to make sure that they're like both wide enough and skinny enough at the same time to not touch those pallet bottoms. I'm gonna grab 3 this time because there are 3 here, and hopefully we're not pushing our luck. It would be nice to get this tractor. Not that we have any major use for it this month, but it would still be nice to have. Alright, so now I'm going to try to stack these ones on their respective friends. the 3 on the 3. Yeah, I just can't catch a break. I'm always dropping one off the back end. Can you imagine? I'd be fired so quick if, I think if I did that even once. Are you serious? You really just fell off the back too. Right. Well, I know it's been a lot of loading and stuff today, but I often skip this process and I thought you might like to see it. Yeah. Gotta go pick some off the back. That one at least didn't totally go wonky. Whoa. I could always just throw it on that. Alright, we're off to sell the pallets. Or sell the wood. If we're lucky, we'll get enough. I'd considered loading the silage, the rest of the silage on here, but I think we're as full as we want to get. So hopefully this is enough. Alright. Let's see what we can sell here. If anything. Okay, that's all that. That's 46 grand. We're almost there. We won't be able to get many upgrades. But we're almost there. We can always upgrade after. The Asaria doesn't feel like the kind of thing I would need for a big tractor like that. I don't see that tractor being used to pull a fertilizer spreader, right? We have little tractors for that, or littler tractors for that. Like the Boots Far is like one that's, you know, a perfectly valid tractor for fertilization. Looks like we have 2 pallets of rope, so we'll probably pop in and grab those on the way back. Alright, another 26 and a bonus. A little off-road in there. They're using the products. What do they need? Roof plates. Well, we don't have a roof plate production as of yet, but we can work on getting that. Lots of bridges here. Turn my brights on for you. Oh, I'm glad we're not harvesting, because that would be a serious interruption. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, here we are. And it looks to me like we've got enough to pick up that tractor. So we're going to do that. It's shopping time here in a second. Shopping in the rain. Let's get back to the farmhouse. We'll get online and order one. Go pick it up. The sheep pretty much manage themselves. Alright, let's pick that guy up. Yeah, this guy will pull anything we want to throw at him. Oh wow, those are pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll go with that and that. Front fenders, yes. Black interior. Yep, that's a good looking tractor right there, if you ask me. Alright, I don't think we're going to need to buy a bigger tractor after this. I think we are going to want one of these, or one of these. One of these. Something in that range. There he is. It's supposed to have some really good good power sounds. And the exhaust is pretty good. Thing is big. Alright, well, I can't wait to use this for something when I say real, something Something good. Gotta look at the difference. I mean, even parking it next to the JCB, or previous biggest tractor. Yeah, it's definitely bigger. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.